DONNELLY, IFL TV in association with MTK Global. I'm at the Hilton in Liverpool today for a big announcement for Goodwin Promotions. Natasha Jonas with me. I've got promoter Steve Goodwin. How have you managed that?
We do our best. Natasha came to us, had a chat. This isn't about the promoting side, it's about the managing side. My role is going to be to manage her career through to a world title, and we're going to be doing everything both in the boxing world and the commercial world to ensure that she becomes a big success.
Obviously Katie Taylor, her old foe, and Nicola Adams have both made their debuts and had a few fights now. This is your third female boxer, sort of gone under the radar a bit because they're not as the biggest names, but how important do you see women's boxing?
Well, we think that women's boxing is going to be a major force in boxing. We're very keen on it, and the word's been spread, and we've had Tasha's our third. Although in fact she was probably the first because we signed her about 2 months ago. Oh, okay. But yeah, we've got three, and with the fourth one probably to come. Tasha's the biggest one. And without doubt it's going to be a very exciting journey over the next 18 months, and she goes for mega world titles.
Obviously a history maker in herself, being the first Brit to box as a female in the Olympics against that American in the 2012 Olympics.
Yes.
So you can't take that away from her. Obviously she come up a little bit short against Katie Taylor in the round of 16 or for the bronze medal.
For the bronze medal, yeah.
But still a skillful boxer, been out for a while with injury.
That's amateur, this is professional, these are two different worlds. What happened, as you know from, you see many amateur stars go through to the pro ranks, don't make it, and we consider this to be a totally different world. We think she's going to end up being the best female boxer in the world, and we think she's going to be a multiple world title winner at many weights. And she's got Joe Gallagher on board to train her. We've got a fantastic team in place, and we think she's going to go to the top.
Obviously, I know last year you done pretty well with obviously Frank Willioni winning the British title, a few English titles in southern areas scattered about.
We've got Derek Chisore as well.
Derek Chisore as well. Big 2017 possibly for you. What's in the pipeline? Talk to me.
We're building. I mean, we've got 9 recognised champions at the moment with the British Boxing Board of Control on various title levels. Got more fighters fighting for English titles. Hopefully, many more fighting for British titles, and hopefully we'll have the odd one or two aiming for world titles. So, as you know, Sonny, since we first met, it's expanded massively.
It has completely.
And it's a management perspective that we use our skills on, and shows that our people put on that helps to build them. But obviously Tasha's a different story. She's about now having meetings with various promoters, which we've got scheduled, and deciding on the best route to go.
Obviously she's no spring chicken at 32 now. How quick are you going to look to push her on?
Well, Nicola Adams is 34. She started on Saturday, so she's not got that much mileage on the clock. And no, we think a world title within 18 months is a totally realistic expectation.
Any opponents out there that tickle your fancy?
I think they'll be chasing her, so we'll fight whoever's got the world title at the time that she's going for. We've got nobody in mind. She's just going to win a world title and then hopefully unify it and go on and win it at more than one weight division. Obviously,
away from Natasha, what's happening with Goodwin Boxing? Any big shows coming up?
We've got some shows coming up, some English titles and British titles that we're trying to sort out at the moment for the fighters that I manage. It's going to be another great year, like last year was. It's great, and it's just it's developing our fighters to the highest possible levels and giving them every opportunity.
Obviously, yesterday the news come out that Prince Patel has been dropped by Frank Warren after the little interview that happened on your show. Obviously, you got rid of him, and now
I didn't get rid of him purely for that interview. That's unfair. It was just that we had a meeting, and I decided that he wasn't for me, and obviously Frank Warren has decided the same thing that I decided.
Where do you think he's going wrong in his career?
Do you know something, and this is honest, if you actually meet him one-on-one, I met him once for one-on-one with a cup of coffee, and we sat and talked for an hour, and he's actually, strip it all away, he's actually not a bad kid. If that was the kid that he'd behave like that all the time, he'd be fine. But unfortunately, he went through a lot of amateur. Well, it's not a showman, is it? I mean, it's worse. I mean, you've got lots of showmen out there that do. Harvard Davis is a showman, but he's channeling it in the right. And I know he's a bit controversial, but that's okay. I'm afraid that he goes a little bit over the top, and you've got to remember what your worth is at any particular time in your life. And if you overvalue yourself and overvalue your wealth, and people are just going to let you go, aren't they?
As he's found out the hard way.
Yeah.
But obviously, we wish him the best of luck in the future.
Of course. Yeah, I mean, he's not a bad kid. If you strip it all away, he's not a bad kid. He's not the person that people portray him. But it doesn't mean that professionally I could work with him. But he's still a nice kid.
That's fair enough. But that's in the past now. On to bigger things.
Exactly.
But obviously, the press conference will start soon, so I'm sure I'll catch up with Natasha and Joe soon. But until then, Stephen, thank you very much for your interview, and I'm sure I'll catch up with you soon. Top man. Cheers. Thank you.